Hello to everybody who's watching on my IGTV or anybody who's watching on my YouTube channel. I know this is not my usual setup, but I've had some technical difficulties with my camera. I did break it by accident. And so I'm in the middle of getting that fixed. And also I did have another camera somewhere in the house. I don't know where it is, so we're gonna have to make do with this. And for anybody who needed to hear this message, I know that they will stay and receive this message. So yeah, hopefully we don't get distracted by anybody or anything that's outside right now, and hopefully we'll just like listen to the message that I know that I received. So yeah, before I even get into the message, like every time I think about what it is that I want to say about the new moon or the full moon cycle, I always think about what comes to me naturally. But I also have been seeing numbers, angel numbers and things like that, which have already resonated with what I'm already thinking. So I just know that this particular message was definitely clarifying more than any other message that I've actually received. So this one's very, very important. And the fact that was weird. I think that bird just solidified that. So today's full moon message, which is about actual actions. Today's full moon message is about strengthening your relationships or getting rid of relationships you no longer want. See, Libras are all about being with another person. They like to do things in groups. They like to do things with people. They like to make things symmetrical, which is all about why they love things to be so beautiful and things around their house and things like that, because it's all about making something whole. And so this message kept talking to me about, like, you know, the message that kept coming to me was about strengthening the relationships. Now, because of the times we're in right now, it's very difficult for us to go and see our loved ones, but your relationship can be strengthened by the fact that we are so apart. Talking to somebody on the phone, maybe video calling them and thinking about them in a different way. Maybe things that you never really thought you could talk about to this person will just come up, because times are so weird right now. It's not our average, everyday, normal routine that we're going through right now. So it's time to kind of maybe strengthen our bond with the people that matter the most to us, but also getting rid of the people that no longer serve our purpose. Have you noticed during this time who's been talking to you and who hasn't been talking to you? Those things matter right now. Who's been really trying to keep up with what you're doing? Who's been trying to understand if you're okay right now? These things are not things to take lightly. And also be mindful that, you know, some people may have kids, some people may be busy, some people may be in a state of panic. You don't know, you have no idea, but like, you know, but really hone in on like who's really there for you and who isn't there for you. The purpose of these moon cycles, especially with the full moon, is to make sure you're taking action in a positive way, and that each and every moon cycle you're growing. And one thing to note, you have to be mindful about if you're being a good person in a relationship, whether that's a friendship, a sisterhood, a brotherhood, or like whether you're being a good sister, whether you're being a good brother, whether you're being a good sibling, or whether you're being a good boyfriend or girlfriend or partner. You know, are you being a good person? Because oftentimes what people forget about the Libra scales is that the Libra scales are not always even. The Libra scale is slightly tipped one way. If you get the correct depiction of the Libra scale, it's actually slightly tipped one scale. So a lot of people think that Libras are balanced and they're this. No, Libras have their own sense of justice. What may be justice to other people is not justice to a Libra, because they have their own sense of justice. So you have to remember, are you being the jackass right now? Are you being the idiot right now? So think about that in terms of your relationships. I also want to say this came to me as well. Mending broken relationships. Are you mending the correct broken relationship? Maybe there is a family member that you want to mend a broken relationship with, or a friend that you really, really, really miss. There's no time like the present. These are very uncertain times. People can just fall sick. People may not have good immune systems. People may be key workers Do you understand? These are very, very uncertain times, and not to scare anybody, because I do have the faith that we all can be well and all will be well, or you don't know what's going to happen to anybody. Okay, so my message today is to think about your relationships, but not just to think, because this is not just an intentional moon. This is a full moon. This is an action moon. So make sure that you are taking action. What relationship do you want to mend? What relationship do you want to end? Oh, that rhymed. Okay. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. If you're on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. And if you're on my IGTV, please continue to support me. If you guys are enjoying my moon messages, then feel free to donate to my PayPal account. Feel free to sign up to my Patreon account and maybe check out my tiers or do a one-off donation. And also, please remember that I also read nasal charts. So if you guys are interested in that, you could talk to me. We'll talk about rates. And I'll see you guys in the next moon message. I think it will be the new moon in Taurus, which is going to be really interesting for me because I am a Taurus moon. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.